being timed to 30 minutes with dynamic weather, the World Touring Car 700 at Circuit de la Sarthe on Gran Turismo 7 is where you can earn lots of credits in the hour. And recently, an engine swap added to the game was for the Radical SR3 SL, one that looked quite interesting, which appeared to fit the race. So, thought I'd give it a try. Here's a great fun build for the Radical SR3 SL with Suzuki VGT Gr.3 engine swap to earn 1.6 million credits an hour at Circuit de la Sarthe on GT7. And here we are for the World Touring Car 700 at Circuit de la Sarthe. A race timed to 30 minutes, 6 times fuel, 6 times tyre for cars up to 700 pp, also with dynamic weather. Where yours for the taking, 550,000 credits, where you can use your own car. And for this one, it's going to be a Radical credit haul. And here's the car we'll be using, the Radical SR3 SL, produced by Radical Sports Cars. With a Ford EcoBoost power unit, producing 236 brake horsepower and 6-speed sequential gearbox, the SR3, a great road-going race car, which for this race can be a great shout. Buy the Radical SR3 SL from Ban Central for 126,500 credits. And as the cars in Ban Central, go buy it whenever you want. And go over to GT Auto and grab the engine swap. Installing for 325,000 credits, the V8 turbocharged Suzuki VGT Gr.3 from the Suzuki VGT Gr.3 race car. That seems to suit the car and the race really well. No wide body needed or available, and no custom parts needed or available either. Now go over to the tuning shop, where the parts you'll need for this one are the ballast, fully customisable LSD and manual transmission, racing brake pads with slotted discs, brake balance controller, the fully customisable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, and racing hard and wet tyres. The fully customisable ECU and racing silencer are fitted as part of the engine swap. And while there is a high RPM turbocharger available, found once the car is set up, it doesn't make a difference. So this build leaves it out. And once set up, the car is very good. Steering angle adapter is optional if you want to use it for help with handling in the rain, but this build doesn't include it. And with that, we're all done. And here's what the Radical SR3 will be to enter the race. In all, fairly easy to put together. And here is a setup. The suspension set to help get the most out the tyres, including mid anti-roll bar and damping, and negative camber angle on both the front and rear, with a bit of toe angle on the front and rear as well, helping out with any understeer. While the differentials set help give a bit more biting cornering for better general drivability on corner entry and exit, and thought these settings were pretty good. The fully customisable manual transmission is set to 250 km an hour, the gearing left as standard. There is no power restrictor, and the ballast is set to 200, the ballast positioning on -28. The fully customisable ECU is set to 100, and there is no downforce, as there are no parts for downforce in the build. And with all other racing parts purchased fitted, and brake balance on -3 for better rotation in cornering, the Radical SR3 is good to go, on 699 pp, 577 brake horsepower. Into the race then. Fuel mix 6, and cruise on through into the lead by some point towards the end of the first lap. The Radical SR3 delivering on a great fun drive. The car though can be a bit jittery in cornering, but it isn't anything too bad, unless you really chuck it around. And in all, will handle the Circuit de la Sarthe with absolute ease. And as for the fuel, you'll make 4 full laps easy before needing to make a pit stop. In some cases, you can do 5 laps. So, if the race is still dry around that point, you can just keep going. The fuel on this one being one of the highlights. You could in fact short shift and fuel save almost the whole race, although you will need to pit at least once. And without the high RPM turbocharger, you'll still cruise around at around 180 miles an hour on the Mulsanne straight. The Suzuki VGT Gr.3 taking care of things really well, and you will be more than fast enough. And if it rains, change over to wet tyres. This one, they are recommended. Inters should be fine. And whatever happens, make your way round to the checkered flag, 7 laps, 6 depending on the weather. The car, great to drive right the way through. Finishing this one in 30.01, averaging 404s to 405s a lap. Fastest lap of 403.729, winning by just over 4 minutes, with a half a minute or so wait at the finish line at the end of lap 7, with rain near the end, but not quite enough to change tyres. And in all, a very easy win. And with that, with the clean race bonus, that's 825,000 credits, meaning 2 races an hour, that's just over 1.6 million credits. The clean race bonus, pretty much a guarantee, every time. And there we are, 1.6 million credits an hour in the Radical SR3 SL, on the World Touring Car 700 on Circuit de la Sarthe, which really is a great fun car to use for this race. And the build on the whole seems to match the race very well. And although it can't quite make the race without pitting, the car's fuel management is fantastic, and will handle the race very easily, no matter the conditions. Dry race, wet race, you will still get round and very comfortably bank those credits. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, or live stream. Thanks for watching.